Cheers, legends. Sammy from Short and Stout Beer Reviews. We've got a fairly basic one to start off with tonight. It's ALD is in the supermarket. They've got their own beer now. It's like their own label IPA, and it's brewed by BrewDog. I'm pretty sure it's global. I've definitely seen some of the UK boys drinking it. Not sure about America, but yeah, in Australia, we've had it now for a while. It is a pretty cool concept, like love or hate BrewDog, but yeah, definitely looks the part with the ALD colours and yeah, the name, which is pretty cool. I just thought it would be a good one to put up on the channel. I've had it a few times before. Nothing special, just like your basic session IPA, but yeah, let's get into it. I've got a BrewDog glass from back in the day. And cheers to everyone in the chat. Sorry I'm a bit late. I was just having some dramas with the dogs. We have Simo. Cheers, brother. Evie. I did have my dinner, Evie. And I just got held up with the dogs. They were misbehaving. So, yeah, it's a bit of a pain in the bum. Happens at times. Cheers, Hamish. Good to see you. Work was pretty cruisy. I mean, it's always hard when I'm on mornings getting up at, especially the Monday morning, I have to get up at 3 a.m. So I had a bit of a snooze this afternoon. I still feel really tired now, but I thought I'll still do a beer review or two and see how we go. How'd you go, mate? Oh, they were just misbehaving. They chewed up some stuff that was sitting like on the floor. It was just most of it was just packaging and paper and stuff, but it was just annoying. I had to clean it all up. Anyway, let's get into this beer. It's almost like they thought there was food in there, but there wasn't. It's not even a food product. That's the weird thing. So yeah, one word I don't like when buying beers or drinking beers is session. And that's, yeah, the main word on this, session IPA. Session always means like light in flavour. Cheers, mate. So it does look pretty good though. It's like good clarity. Got some decent carbonation as well. It's like I would say like a medium straw colour. Probably looks a little bit darker in the camera than what it is. It's about a 1 to 2 finger head. It's not much of a head, to be honest. It looks like it's sort of fading away. Probably light to medium body. Yeah, it actually looks all right. Let's go with. You get that BrewDog smell. There's just this particular smell and taste. Something to do with their malt. Yeah, it's always a joy having to lift shit up and down stairs. When I was younger, I used to drive a truck for a custom furniture company, and I was the one that would always like have to deliver the stuff to the house and set it up for people and that. And the amount of times I'd have to lift like real heavy shit upstairs, and I'd have no help, and was a fucking nightmare. They wouldn't send two people out in the truck because they were tight asses, as in the people that own the business. What they'd do is they'd organise with the customer, oh, can you make sure there'll be someone there to help lift? And then they'd charge them less for delivery. And then, of course, I'd get to the house and it'd be like, oh, no, there's no one here to help lift. And I'm like, well, how the fuck am I meant to get it upstairs? I was very, very strong in those days. Just always constantly lifting real heavy shit. But yeah, if I had kept doing it for years, I would have been fucked, like real bad back and shoulders. And yeah, bloody oath. Especially full boxes of them. You pick up like a stack of 10 of them or so, and they're pretty heavy. So yeah, the aroma of this one. It's just got this like real sort of, it's just a distinct BrewDog thing. Like a grainy, sort of like wet biscuit. It's such a weird description. It's almost like cardboard or something. But as far as fruits go, you're getting like maybe a touch of like peach, maybe some grapefruit. It's sort of hard to pinpoint the fruits in it. Cheers, Hamish. Get on the old Webjet. That's normally what I use. Sometimes you can get some real cheap flights if you sort of book way in advance. It's awesome. Especially on the east coast of Australia. But if you want to go to Perth or anywhere else, it's just so fucking expensive. So yeah, I'm going to be honest. I'm not getting too much on the nose, so it's time to tuck in and have a taste. Cheers, peeps. See, look at it in the glass. It looks pretty good. Oh, and I forgot to mention too, it's 4%, 375 ml can and 4%. But yeah, very clever with the name. Just the fact that it's like, yeah, it's like sort of ALD in the title. But yeah, the name and the layout. It's just you couldn't get any better for an ALD product. Cheers, Joey. It's got like this real sort of, yeah, you get like this sweetness from the malt, but yeah, it just comes across very, I don't know, it's almost like they have some particular ingredient they add to all their beers. It just gives it that distinct flavour. Like to me, it almost tastes like a non-alcoholic beer, where you just get this sort of like artificial malt sort of flavour, and then just the hops, and it just comes across very light. That's what this tastes like. Interesting. And yeah, as I said, it's brewed worldwide, or I know it's at least in Australia and the UK, the ALD beer. I think the branding's changed in England. I think it's now a white can. Definitely looks better with the blue just because it's more suited to the store's colours. Yeah, this one's brewed in Brisbane apparently. It's just got just underneath the BrewDog label, brewed in Brisbane. And then it's got see even that the colours there, it's all Aldi. They're definitely good with their branding anyway. So yeah, I'm doing this and then I'm doing a Banks IPA afterwards, which should be a way better beer than this one. You could have actually got something cheap. That probably would have been your best option to not waste a heap of money. Yeah, London's expensive as, dude, but that's, yeah, you'd find the same if you come here to Melbourne or Sydney. But it's like everyone's trying to scare you with the whole dangerous shit. I mean, yes, London's dangerous, but I mean, it's just pockets of it are, and yeah, it's like every city has those sort of areas. Yeah, like I'll walk around the streets of Melbourne, even some of the dodgiest suburbs, just by myself at night, and I don't give a fuck. Like you hardly see anything bad, even though it's considered dangerous. I just think most of the dangerous stuff is people sort of doing the wrong thing and asking for trouble. I mean, there are times like when people do there are isolated events and stuff, but yeah, it probably does help too if you're a big burly guy and don't lack confidence. If you're just walking around the street with no care in the world, it's not like people are going to hassle you unless they're just in a big group and yeah, I didn't realize St. Louis always gets ranked as like being real dangerous. I didn't know it was like that type of city. Cheers, Steve. Had a BrewDog 6-pack years ago. It was like, yeah, it's weird. They've just got this distinct flavour to them. Like every beer you have from them now, it's just got this real weird taste with like the malt or something. Or maybe it's the yeast. But yeah, it's like you could be blindsided and taste all these beers, and straight away you'd sort of pick out a BrewDog in amongst a heap of other beers. What was the main industry in St. Louis and Cleveland, Joey? I know Detroit was like car manufacturing. Well, there you go. Fuck, it's a lot bigger than I think then. You see, I'm getting like a slight sort of earthy bitterness now, but there's just not much to it. Cleveland, yeah, I thought Cleveland might have been cars as well, but yeah, steel. Yep. St. Louis was beers. Oh yeah, cool. I know that is it Wisconsin's beers? Yep. Yeah, well, funnily enough, the best range of beers I've ever had's from St. Louis, a brewery called Side Project. But they're like, yeah, full on, like top shelf, real expensive shit. I love how there's a baseball team called the Brewers. It's pretty cool. What's that? Cheers, Paul. I'm just on a ALD supermarket beer brewed by BrewDog. Very, very basic session IPA. It's got that distinct BrewDog sort of flavour. Something about like the malt or the yeast or something. There's just this distinct flavour that all their basic beers have. Pretty average. Yeah. Yeah, fucking oath. Oh yeah, cool. Is it hashtag epic amounts of pine? I'll have to check it out. Have to check out a picture of it or something. The St. Louis Arch. Yeah. Oh, I don't want to get up early tomorrow. I need a week off. I'm exhausted. I just want to crash at home for a week with the dogs. Not it'd be unreal just to have if you didn't have anything on, no responsibilities, and you just had like 2 days where you just stayed in bed. That would be brilliant. Yeah. I'm a hard worker, bro. Yes, I do have a drink, but I definitely earn it. Yeah. That's the thing with me. Like Friday night, I got home late because of overtime, and then fucking Monday morning, I have to start it. Like I had to get up at 3 a.m. So it's like, it's not even a full weekend. You're getting home nearly Saturday morning, and then you're fucking going back to work practically Sunday night. And because you're so knackered during the week all the time, you just spend the weekend just fucked. It's all a blur. But yeah, this beer's certainly nothing exciting. Oh, here comes the hay fever. Woo! Should have seen how long the grass was this morning before it got cut. Wowee. Because, yeah, our spring's been real shit so far. We've had like so much rain. So every time the sun sort of tried to come out, it'll be like sun, rain, and the grass just goes, okay, I'm off. And yeah, by the time the gardeners rocked up today, the fucking lawn out the backyard was like, it was like halfway up the clothesline. It was that bad. Just certain patches grow real quick. It's like real shitty cooch grass. Like down the back of the property's pretty nice. Like it doesn't grow so fast and it's under shade most of the time. And I used to enjoy mowing the lawn, and then I moved into this house and I only had a push mower, and it's too big of a property. You need a ride on. I fucking started hating it. So then it got to a stage where I was like, I'm wasting a full day mowing. I've had enough of it. I'd rather just work some overtime and then pay someone else to do it. Cheers, Juzzy. Good to see you, brother. I see the backpacks have gone up in value. It's a bit of a pain in the ass. I watched your last two videos yesterday or the day before. Yeah, it's like they've nearly doubled in price, haven't they? So it's going to make it like way more expensive. And yeah, that dude you talked to in Ballarat seemed like a pretty good fella. But yeah, there's not really much to say about this beer. It's really hard to pick out the notes I'm getting. I just can't get past that weird taste that you get. As I said, it's sort of like a like a soggy biscuit slash cardboard slash grainy note. It's very unusual, and it's something that I just seem to get in a lot of BrewDog beers. Just they've just had such a fall from grace. Like when they first were pumping out beers, when I first got into craft beer, their beers were absolutely fucking amazing. And now it's just like they're absolute trash. But yeah, the people that run the company aren't much better. So, well, one of them's probably all right. It's just the main guy. It's been in a lot of shit. Seems like a pretty dodgy individual. But yeah, when I got this glass, they were a fantastic brewery back in those days. Oh yeah, cool. Yeah, they look like a good bag. It's like camo, like army sort of design with an Aussie flag, isn't it? They just look like awesome quality, just for what they are, like the price and where they're from. But yeah, score for this, I'd probably say like maybe like a 3.3 out of 5, something like that. It's pretty average. It might be the sort of beer, yeah, if you sort of got a few of them, could drink it cheap. Like, yeah, I don't know. It sort of comes across. It's like a barbecue beer, but if I was at a barbecue and this is all they'd have, I'd probably rather just have a Coke. I'm just not a fan of session IPAs at the best of times, let alone when it's by a brewery that, yeah, dishing out the beers they are these days. So yeah, I'm going to move on from this one and go on to the next, which will be Bloom State by Banks, and this should be a decent IPA. So yeah, follow me over there, guys. Same channel, different stream. And yeah, hit the old thumbs up on this one if you can. And yeah, I'll start the new one up straight away. I want to get through them and get to bed at a reasonable hour. So yeah, cheers, peeps. We'll see you shortly.